So, Rob, what's it like for you when you have players like that who've been in your program for 4 years?
They're superb. You know, it's I always think I've got like 13, 14 daughters that I'm looking after. You know, with everything that comes with that. We do treat New Paltz as a big family. I always have done over my 18 years that I've been the head coach of this program. You know, my door's always open, and they will come and talk to me about anything. They feel comfortable around me. There's not a subject they don't come to talk to me about, and the parents as well. You know, they're very thankful that they know that their kids are being looked after in this way, personally and academically, and on the tennis court as well.
When you heard some of the questions we were talking about, and when you have first-year players, these freshmen that come in, and they're involved within 6 weeks in a conference championship,
sure.
Unlike any other sport,
No.
how valuable is somebody like Laura and Allie to get them through that process?
Well, you can't buy experience, and you know, you lean on them a tremendous amount so that they can speak to the freshmen and about their experiences when they were freshmen, what they've learned through the 3 or 4 years that they've been on the program. I think I think any coach will lean on his upperclassmen to bed in the freshmen as quick as we can. This is a very unique sport where you hit the ground running. Before you know who they are, within 8 weeks, the season's over and done with. You know, the amount of comments you hear at your athletic department, they can't believe that we're playing the conference championship already, where some of their seasons are only halfway through. So it's it is a vital part of any tennis program is your leadership from your seniors.
Is it, you talk about that leadership and how valuable it is. Do you think it's harder to get acclimated to the tennis side for a freshman, or is it harder to get acclimated to the academic side because they're playing tennis?
Sure.
And how everything is compressed?
It can be, yeah. I've had students over the past where they've just struggled a little bit academically. Tennis-wise, not so much. You know, all our students have been recruited to come onto the program. They've all played a fairly high level of either USTA or high school tennis. So tennis for most of these students has been a way of life basically since they can walk. The academic side, it can be tough sometimes. They've come from different academic environments. Fortunately, New Paltz is a pretty high academic school, so we're attracting very high academic students in the first place. And you know, throughout my time on the program, we've done very, very well academically. But it's something that I focus on every day. I will ask the freshmen and even the sophomores, you know, what's going on academically? Is there anything I can help you with? Is there any tutors or mentors, or can the seniors sit down and talk with you about anything? And we use every resource that's out there to make sure that if their academics are right. And I've found if they're academically happy, they're athletically performing.
Let's talk about the tennis and the semifinals and then the championship round. Obviously, the last few years, it's been you guys in Geneseo. How do you keep your team from looking past semifinals, knowing that the goal has always been, and it's constantly, you've been in that final game?
Sure.
It's always a danger to look past.
Very much so. In this format, it only takes, you know, 3 or 4 players to think that they're already there before they've hit a tennis ball. Tennis is all about momentum. If you can keep the momentum going, you're in good shape. The minute you literally take your eye off the ball and think you've just got to turn up to win, there's can be some problems, and I've seen it more in individual tournaments. You know, the team tournaments, you can be bailed out by other players on the team. You know, there's 9 matches, you've got to win 5 of them. But again, you know, we talk a lot about just play this one match, forget about the next match, because if we don't perform as a team, there is no next match, and we're going home. So, you know, one match at a time, and if we're lucky enough and fortunate enough to get to the final, then we'll start speaking about that after the semi-finals tomorrow.
Does that momentum carry in a tournament like this from day to day too? Like if you go
Definitely.
into tomorrow, you want to play well and carry momentum into the next day.
You know, you want to play well, and you know, you want to perform on the court, so you've got a good feeling when you're stepping into a championship match. You know, I think we all at New Paltz do a very, very good job in preparing our athletes, and that's part of my preparation as the head coach, to mentally prepare them, mentally, physically. You know, I can't hit the balls for them, but I can certainly do a lot of the strategizing, the mental side of the game. It's one of the most mental games you're ever going to play, this and golf. So again, if you can get them in a good frame of mind by performing well in a match, that carries on into the next match. And you know, how the matchups then line up is a different thing.
want to give you an opportunity to talk. You know, we talked to Laura and Allie, but talk about some of your other players that really have carried you this year.
I mean, this year we've had tremendous play from Carol Tyson, playing 3 for us. Another young lady that's never played girls tennis until she came to New Paltz. She was in a situation where they didn't sponsor girls tennis at her high school, played on the boys team for 4 years. One of the most mentally tough, strong women I've ever come across. She was ranked 2 in her section 9, playing boys. So Carol's been absolutely outstanding. Olivia playing 1. You know, whatever program you're on, everybody's got a good number 1. So you're always playing good number 1s. So it can be one of the toughest positions on a tennis team. You know, you can have a tremendous day, but just come up against a better number 1. So she's performed excellent. She's a junior. She's been number 1 for 3 years, and she understands the pressure that comes with that position.
Rob, wish you the best of luck tomorrow. Congratulations on your win today.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
And then we look forward to the semifinal match tomorrow.
Thanks so very much. We look forward to it. Thank you.